Hi, I'm Joe Monte, and I'm going to teach you step by step how to do my three-card Joe so that you can do the exact same routine and knock him dead. Now, I always suggest doing it the first 100 times exactly as I do it, and then you can change it up. Believe me, I put 25 years of boos and applause behind this, and I'm only going to give you the applause. The boos I lived through, okay? This is for you to learn. Now, it starts off as you've seen on the TV video. I shall do it as such. 3 cards, ace, 2, and 3. The whole idea is to keep around the money card. And the money card is the ace of diamonds. Forget the 2 and the 3, only there to confuse you. I take the cards and I mix them up, just like this, like the way those guys on the street do. And you've got to keep your eye only on the ace. And you'll notice in this case, the ace is right at the end. Notice the cards are always in order. I'm going to take that ace now and place it inside my belt, just like this. That was it. Did you see me put the ace there? No, you see I didn't. The ace is actually up here. This is the 2. I'm going to do it again. Ace, 2, and 3. And now, of course, I tell the audience, as you saw in the TV video, that I'm going to make it easy for them. This time I'll stick the card up just a little bit. So I'll mix it up like this, which is confusing, but I'll stick that ace up just a little bit, just like that. Isn't that fair? I'll even stick it up a little bit more. More fair. Now watch, the ace of diamonds. I'm going to place that ace right inside my belt. Did you see me put it there? Actually, see the ace isn't actually in the belt. It's not up here. One last time, and I want to show you I'm only using 3 cards. Sometimes, see, instead of taking off 1 card, I take off 2. So you can never tell if I'm putting 1 or 2 on the bottom. So what I'm going to do right now is so that you can win back all your money, is I'm going to remove the 2, only use the ace and the 3. Where's the ace, top or bottom? I know you think it's on the top. It actually is. But when I do this move, and that one, and this one, and that, see, I switched it. See, it's no longer here at all. It's been sitting here on top of the top hat all along. And that is 3-card Joe. Merci. And now the explanation for 3-card Joe. It's actually a difficult routine because there's 3 steps, and you got to remember these 3 steps exactly as I teach you. But it's an easy routine because the cards help you out. The 3, as you'll notice, is normal, but the 2 has a fake corner. It's the ace of diamonds, and the ace has a fake corner. It's a black 2. You always put them in this order to begin with, just like that, so that you can show them in order. Now there is another trick called Chase the Ace, which this is similar to, but in Chase the Ace, it's the ace and the 3 that's gimmicked. It's never in order, and it's not this routine. Also, Michael Skinner does a routine with a miscolored ace, but again, it's the ace and the 3, and they're out of order, and it's not in order like this. The reason I developed this routine is I know that simple magic is great, and great magic is simple, and I'd love for you to learn this. So please take the time, rewind the DVD, or however you do that, search back, search forward, and just do it over and over again, okay? So, in this order, this is called the display mode. When you see me holding it over here, that's the trick mode, and you'll see what I mean in just a moment. Ace, 2, 3, it's always the same move. You close it up, and you bring the top toward you. And now you drop 2 cards off, and put 1 on top, and then just reverse the order. And now what's most important right now, most important is that you turn the cards over like this, end for end, bring them up here in the display mode. I'm sorry, the trick mode. See, that's a display mode. This is trick mode. And the reason I call this the trick mode is because the cards are now actually in a tricky order. It looks to the audience like they're ace, 2, 3, but they're not. Now, most importantly, you want to try and trick them by thinking you're just only placing the ace in your belt. Now, this first move is actually a setup. It's like a good joke. You got your premise, setup, punchline. Okay, the premise is I'm a 3-card Monte guy. Here's the setup. Watch the ace of diamonds. I'm going to take it, and you do it very casually, and you place it in your belt. But what you're actually doing is when you take that ace off, you're putting the 2 part in your pants. Don't try and tilt it this way without the 2 corner. You want to put that 2 in your pants. So when I turn around, and I'm going to turn around for you, the audience will now be out that way. I take it and stick it inside my pants, just like that. This leaves now this part up here, the ace of diamonds. I now can display the 2 and the 3. I close it up, and here's what's most important. I close it up like this, and I place my left hand on top, thumb behind, fingers in front, as I turn it this way to say, look, actually the ace is here. And that's just a little movement of doing that. You'll get it down. Don't go too far because they'll see the 2. And you're in that position. And now what's most important is to turn this one around, but hide the ace of diamonds. Because you'll notice there's the ace of diamonds. Now there's a number of ways. You can reach with these fingers and do that. Or, like I do, because I got a big hand, is I just have to turn it around naturally. And I hide the ace with the fat of my thumb. Okay? And here's the best part. They go back in order. So you tilt it just a little bit toward you, you shove it in there, and it seems as fair as possible. And you're ready to do it again. But now comes the second part. It's the sucker move. Every good trick should have a sucker move. So here's the sucker move. Ace, 2, 3. I close it up again just like that. I bring the top toward me. 2 off. Drop the 1 on top and reverse the order. And now you turn end for end like this. Put it back in trick mode. Just like that. Now remember, trick mode is not display mode. Display mode is normal. That's trick mode. I now tell them I'm going to stick the ace up just a little bit. So I stick the ace up just a little bit like that. And I do it a little bit more. I don't go too far because if I do, they'll see the club on the ace. So just like that. And now I turn it toward me, and real obviously, you want to lift the ace, drop it down, and grab the next card, which is the 2. And again, when you take that out, you want to put that ace in your pants. Just like that. Because that's mostly ace. Okay? And you'll see later on. Now you see I'm going to put the ace there. They don't think you put the ace there, okay? Because they believe it's still here. Now you can kind of flash just a little bit like this, right? Actually, you know, they know the ace is there. They don't think the ace is here. So you turn it, close it up, thumb behind, fingers in front. You turn it this way and say, no, look, actually I did put the ace inside my pants, and you turn it around. Okay? And again, it was in my pants this way. I cover the 2 with the fat of my thumb and turned it around. Now the most important part, the finale, the grand finale. And this is what you do. You turn all cards toward you, and it's a little tricky move, but you turn all cards toward you, and I'm going to give you a backstage view. I put the 2 right behind the ace, like this. And I turn the 3 toward the audience and place it like that. Because it kind of looks like you're showing 3 cards and they're not gimmicked, but it's a little tricky move. I'll do it again. I know it seems a little bit confusing, but that's why I'm here. Okay? So you did this whole thing and said, look, I've got the ace in my pocket, in my pants. I go like this, and I go, look, I'm now going to show you that I'm only got 3 cards. You see how it's a little tricky move? Now, most important, you want to turn the top, this last part, this top part toward you. Hold it up like that and tell everybody that they miss what you're actually doing, because instead of taking up 1, you take off 2. That's a cute little thing to tell them. And you actually just reverse the order entirely at this point. Okay? You turn them over end for end. You now show it like this. Now they're out of order. And during the routine, they never were out of order. So you want to stop that kind of confusion, right? And you say to them, look, I'm going to place the 2 down. You take the 2, make sure you turn it toward you, because you're going to place it here. Actually, remember, it's the trick ace. You turn it toward you, place the 2 just like that. Remember, that's what's going down. With the 2 part that way, you can put it on a table. You can put it. I put it up by my leg when it's a big stage. Okay? And I say, now watch. Where's the ace, top or bottom? They usually say top. I say, of course, I didn't do anything. And then you turn it down. Turn this top part toward you. One the top, the other. Do some goofy little move, but what you really just did is 1, 2. You kept it the exact same way. And you put your thumb behind, fingers in front. You do that and show the 2 and 3s here. And this is the grand finale, the ace of diamonds. And the best part is it goes back in order, and you take your 3-card Joe bow.